Hello, my friends. I thought I would take you along the day. It was like 24 hours actually for my frozen embryo transfer. So I left from London, I believe, super early, like the morning of. I think my flight was at like 6 something in the morning. And then I got to Prague by 9:30, and then my transfer was at 12 or 12:30. I had to be at the clinic, something like that. And so what I did was I just went to, there's a Starbucks in the same building. And so I just went to the Starbucks and worked for a couple of hours and then headed to the clinic and guzzled all my water. Now, I've heard that you have to drink water before the transfer, but I didn't realize they push so hard on your bladder. And honestly, like, I thought I was gonna pee myself. And I know everyone says like, oh, the embryo isn't gonna fall out, but like I genuinely could barely wait the 10 minutes to get to the toilet. So anyways, once I waited the 10 minutes, I then called my husband, but he actually works night shift now. And so as you can see here, I'm calling him and he's not answering. And so I was like, right, I am going to go set the alarms off in the house and that will wake him up. Kind of cruel, but hey, like I said, if you're not gonna come with me to do this transfer, like you gotta answer your phone when I call. So yes, my plan worked. It woke him up and I'm just basically telling him how it's actually the most like anticlimactic experience. Like it didn't even take 2 minutes. I don't know if everybody transfers like that, but my transfer literally did not even take 2 minutes. Like you're drinking water and waiting around longer than the actual transfer. So anyways, after the transfer, I went and walked around Prague a little bit, and then I headed back home. I took this sign as a little sign that good things are coming. And yeah, once I got back to my Airbnb, it was time to start taking progesterone. I actually think I started taking this before the transfer, if my memory serves me right. And yeah, I don't hate them as much as like everybody says that they're terrible. Like obviously they're a tiny bit messy, but I don't find them to be that big of a pain, if I'm honest. That being said, I was so tired. Like I don't even think I was able to stay awake past 7 p.m. Like it was crazy. So this is the following morning. I went to go to Cafe Savoy because it's like our little tradition to go to Cafe Savoy on our trips to Prague, but they were absolutely rammed. So there's this little place by Cafe Savoy that I will tend to go to. I don't know the name of it, but it is always good. It never disappoints. And so yeah, then next thing you know it was time to head back home to the UK. And I actually am feeling like I'm getting a bit of a head cold. And if you have ever flown with like sinus issues or like a cold, it honestly feels like your eyeballs are about to pop out of their sockets. And yeah,